again.
We're back again.
And we're reading Mr. Funny tonight.
Mr. Funny. Mr. Funny.
Mr. Wheelie.
Funny.
Mr. Wheelie.
Funny.
Mr. Funny.
What's happened to your nose?
It's got a cut on it.
It's got a scratch. What's happened?
Maybe Moose might scratch it.
You think Millie Moose?
Can you see my lips bleeding? It's got a cut like kids.
Millie Moose is the cat. Check her out. Google it. Millie Moose.
And
Thecat.com.
And we wish could get Gabby back because I love Gabby.
Oh, Gabby. Yeah. We had to get rid of Gabby, didn't we, darling?
Yeah.
Okay. She's not dead. She's gone to another house, hasn't she? Okay, but she's okay, isn't she, darling? We don't need to get upset, do we, darling?
Well, when Mills goes, we can get Gabby back, can't we?
No. When Millie dies?
No, that's not kind.
No, but Millie might die, darling. One day. We're going to get another cat, aren't we?
You know you're not allowed to say that, Daddy. Cat.
Okay, moving on. It's going to be fun tonight.
And I got a malram. And I got a green sweet today.
Malwams.
But not lots. Not two. Just one today.
We're back again.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
You missed us. Yeah. Oh, there they go again. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Okay.
Now, let me show you sweet. Sweet kids.
Mr. Oh. Shall I pick that rubbish up for you?
That's my sweet.
Ow. Got my elbow on your shoulder.
That was funny, wasn't it, Cat?
For you, yeah, not for me. Mr. Funny upsets Mr. Fussy. Let's tilt them back a bit, because they're... Tilt them back a bit. Here we go. Let's try that. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Mr. Funny upsets Mr. Fussy.
Who's Mr. Fussy?
Mr. Funny lives in a teapot-shaped house. Do you know what a teapot looks like? What's a teapot look like?
Like this.
Like what?
This.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Don't drop that in your hair.
Okay.
He
You can put it in your hair.
I haven't got much. He drives a shoe-shaped car and he has a teacup-shaped bath. I'd actually like a teacup-shaped bath, wouldn't you? I'm sorry, darling. Didn't mean to do that. There it is, teacup. Ha ha! Right. Oh, God.
Spit it out.
Ugh. Look. Spit it.
Look. Look.
Ugh. Sorry.
Ow, ow. Ow.
Mr. Fussy lives in a very ordinary house and he drives a very ordinary car and his bath...
And that is Fussy.
That is Fussy. Is normal. It's a normal shaped bath, just like you and I have got. Oh, sorry, darling. And you. Mr. Funny, he's a very funny fellow. He's nearly as funny as me. Not quite. Oh. so funny that when he's so funny. He's so funny. He's so funny. This is going to be a long story, guys. He's so funny that when he pulls one of his funny faces, you can't help but laugh. Mr. Funny is very serious. Can you sit down, please? Thank you. Cut your hair. Oh dear, you can't stop laughing, you see, when he pulls a funny face. He's very serious, our Mr. Funny. Fussy. Very serious about keeping everything neat and tidy and spick and span.
This hurts. This finger hurts.
Now, Mr. Funny lives at the very end of Long Lane. And
Daddy, can I just talk cat and kids? And where's my spitty cat? Yeah.
Finished? Thank you. He lives at the Long Lane, and Mr. Fussy lives halfway down the Long Lane. So whenever Mr. Funny goes out for a drive in his shoe car, he has to pass by Mr. Fussy's house. Every time that Mr. Funny passes Mr. Fussy, he pulls one of his funny faces. Can you pull a funny face? Yeah, like that one. I don't want it on me, thank you.
I've got a cat.
Thank you. He laughs so much that he ends up having accidents. He does. Like
okay.
the time he was mowing the grass.
It's okay.
Mowing the lawn, cutting the grass, same as Daddy does with the lawnmower. He laughed so much he ruined all of his nice straight lines. They've all gone wibbly wobbly. Look.
Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. Yeah, wibbly wobbly. Yeah, wibbly wobbly. Yeah, right. Yeah, let's leave it. Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly.
You need to get your hair cut. And when he was cleaning his windows, he laughed so much he fell off his ladder, and he squashed his prize pumpkin.
Ow, my cat.
Are you listening to this story?
Yeah.
Thank you. And he burnt his shoelaces while he was... And he burnt his He burnt his shoelaces while...
Oh my God.
While he... while he was ironing them. He burnt them. Mr. Fussy was fed up.
You're not allowed to say fed up.
Fed up. Fed up. Bit like me when you don't go to sleep. Leave it. Thank you.
He's cry.
But then he had an idea. He put up a sign on the lane just before his house. It read, "Please beep your horn." This should work, he said to himself. The idea was that if Mr. Funny beeped his horn, Mr. Fussy would have some warning and he could stop wherever he was doing. Please beep your horn. As you can see, Amber's not that tired tonight.
And kids, shall I show my cat?
They've seen it from before. It's getting better.
Yeah.
The next day, Mr. Funny was
Look,
driving
look.
down the lane as
The
usual
lamp
when he
there.
saw Mr.
Can I
Fussy's
just talk
sign.
at kids, please?
So he beeped his car
Can I
horn
talk
and
at
stopped his
kids?
shoe
Babes!
car outside Mr. Fussy's gate.
Babes!
Mr. Fussy had not...
Babes!
Yes!
I'm gonna show my kids this lump. This has a big lump there.
Finish, babes? Mr. Fussy had not reckoned on the sound that Mr. Funny's car horn would make. It doesn't go beep like your car horn or mine. Oh no, it sounds like a raspberry.
What colour have you got? What colour have you got?
That's what a raspberry noise makes. Mr. Fussy was outside stacking his coal bunker, stacking his coal in neat rows. Mr. Fussy didn't like untidy piles of coals.
Shush.
Yes, shush, Amber.
This cat
When
hurts.
Mr. Fussy heard the sound of Mr. Funny's car, made him giggle, and then chuckle, and then laugh.
Shush. Shush.
Oh, it's smoke.
Ow, you put my hair.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
No, I hurt the cat.
An accident. Once he'd recovered from his laughing fit, he stormed out of the coal bunker. He was covered from head to toe in coal. Couldn't see a thing.
What are we reading? What are we reading,
He
Jerry?
stormed over to Mr. Funny.
What
That's
are
the
we
most
reading?
ridiculous car horn I've ever heard.
Daddy!
He yelled at
Daddy!
Mr.
Can I show us kids a story, please? Which we got? We're doing this one. Wait. Do you want to see closer? No, he can't see.
No, they can see. They can see. Yes, they can see.
Look.
Oh God, my foot! Oh my God, my foot's gone to sleep. I can't feel it. I got pins and noodles. Pins and noodles. Come here, babes, please. My foot. Get yourself, babes. Babes, we need to finish the story, please. My foot's hurting. God dear. God, yes, thank you. Put your other foot on it. He stormed over. That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard.
You're
That's the
not
reason
allowed
for
to say
that.
that.
Mr. Funny said it's because it's not a car horn. It's a shoe horn. And even Mr. Fussy had to admit that was quite funny. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. We'll see you again. Night.